Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to focus on a full body weight workout. Now, as I age, my workouts have changed a little bit anyways. I'm still in the weight room a lot, but unfortunately, due to my schedule, the weight room is not always available to me. So I've developed this workout for myself in order to get that workout in to kind of bridge me over where I can get to the weight room. This is also a great starter, which would be at the beginning of your workout, or you can also use this workout as a finisher at the end of your workout if you're one of those people who really kills it in the weight room. This is a great workout if you travel for work or you're a traveling pro and you just don't have that exercise equipment available to you. Not only that, it doesn't take a very long period of time. So if you have extra time, you can do a couple of rounds of this, which we'll talk about in a little bit. These exercises focus a lot on our core strength and stability, which is what we use most in our disc golf throws. So we need to get that strong in order to maximize our potential as a disc golf thrower. Getting in shape might be the best and quickest way to show improvement in your disc golf game, whether it's getting a little stronger, improving your flexibility, or improving your cardiovascular fitness, especially if you've been playing for a long period of time, because we get those bad habits that hurt our form. And it's very difficult to break those bad habits. For example, I've been working on a flaw in my lower half for about 6 months now, and I have had limited success breaking that bad habit. You can see those improvements by doing exercises in a couple of weeks. So once you improve your strength or something along those lines, you can get in better positions and help break those bad habits. The exercises in this video are mostly low impact exercises. I do high impact exercises, just not with this workout. If you have a physical condition or something's going on, please make sure you check with your doctor before starting any exercise program. And of course, if something hurts, please stop immediately. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the workout. All right, let's take it to the gym for our first exercise, which is a side plank climber. We're going to get ourselves into good side plank position, which is straight body, one leg on top of the other, and we're just going to drive our knee up as high as we can in a controlled manner with our hand on our hip. We also want to keep our spine straight throughout this activity. I'm failing a little bit there. And we want to aim for 10 on each side. We want to make sure our bottom arm is a great 90-degree angle brace for our shoulder so we don't cause any shoulder problems there. Our next exercise is going to be a jumping split squat. This is going to challenge the balance a little bit. Just make sure you're getting on good 90-degree angle with that front leg and really doing a controlled motion. Just going to give you a different look here. We want to keep our body straight up and down. We are going to try our best to be as explosive as possible as we do our jumping split squat, and we're going to aim for 10 jumps on each leg. Next activity we're going to move to is tibialis raises. These are great for the front part of your shin, a seldom worked part of our body. We're going to put our head and back up against the wall and push our legs out about a 45-degree angle, maybe a little bit less depending on how strong the front part of your legs are. And then we're just going to keep our legs straight and raise our toes off the ground as high as we can. We're going to shoot for anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. The more, the better. This is a great activity to shore up your ankles and knees and really help with those areas if you struggle with them. Now that we've worked our lower half, we're going to work our upper half with some shoulders and back muscles with some shoulder angel. We're going to start with our hands behind our back and our thumbs up, almost like we're getting arrested. Our elbows are going to start on the ground. We're going to use our shoulder blade to lift our elbows off the ground and make our angel with our thumbs ending up in the air and keeping those arms parallel to the ground. You're going to shoot for 10 of these in a nice controlled motion. Notice I'm not lifting my head up off the ground. Everything is relaxed. I'm just using my back and shoulder muscles to do this smooth motion while keeping my arms parallel to the ground, just slightly off at about 2 inches or so. You also may notice when you're doing this activity that one arm might be more flexible or mobile than the other arm. That's natural. That's why we're doing a movement like this, to correct that. Our next activity is going to be a scapular push-up. We're going to start by getting ourselves into great front plank position. And the only thing we're going to be moving is our shoulder blades to make ourselves do push-ups that way. This is a great activity to work on that shoulder blade stability. And also if you have any neck or upper back issues, this will really help with those because this muscle group is a very neglected group of muscles. This will also help with the rubber band effect on our power pocket when we throw backhanded. And we're going to shoot for 10 repetitions of that before I move to our next front plank activity, which is front plank with a reach. But instead of being on our elbows, we're going to get ourselves up into our push-up position and then reach out as far as we can, keeping our spine nice and straight, really testing the balance and the strength of our upper body and core as we get our hand up as high as we can. Once again, when you do activities that are one arm or one leg, you might notice the strength difference in one side of your body or a mobility difference in one side of your body. And that's why these activities are great, so you can test that and make those stronger to fix it. And just like the scat push-ups, we're going to do 10 on each side before we move into commando push-ups. As you can see, we're moving from plank position into push-up position, and then we're going to do a push-up at the end. Once again, we're going to shoot for 10 of these. If you notice, I'm giving it a little pause there when I go back down in my plank position to give me some time in that front plank position to work on my core a little bit more. Our last upper body activity are shoulder cars. You're just going to have your hands directly out in front of you, parallel to the ground. And using only your shoulders, you're going to go thumbs up and thumbs down. Notice I'm turning them towards the inside to really work the outside portion of the shoulders. Once again, doing 10 repetitions. We're finally going to move to the dead bug. This is a great activity for the core. We want to make sure our back is flat on the ground. So we've got to turn our hips up a little bit. Notice here I'm alternating my arms and legs, staying nice and controlled. There's a couple of variations you can do that I'm going to show you for a second. And you're going to do 10 on each side. Here's variation 1 where I do both hands over my head at the same time. Once again, just to mix it up a little bit, you can also use weights if you want to do that. Once again, this is one of the best core activities you can do. Here I am going diagonally up over across my body as I do the dead bug on the lower half of my body. Once again, another variation just to work a slightly different portion of the core, but all of them are great. Make sure you do not skip the dead bug. Speaking of not skipping, this is a great activity. I know it looks simple. All we're doing is doing 2 shuffles and touching the ground. This is building some great lateral strength in our legs. You're going to do this for 1 minute. Now, there is a study out there that shows if you do this for 5 minutes straight, it's equal to running on the treadmill for 45 minutes. That's what's so great about it. But do not skip this one. It's way harder than it looks, and it's phenomenal for your front knee brace and also building that lateral strength that you need for that disc golf throw. Also, our reach down is helping with our diagonal core strength, which also helps with our disc golf throw. And that's the circuit. However, I'm not done. I'm going to show you a couple extras if you want to mix it up. Not only can you add and subtract activities, but you can also do these exercises in different orders to really give yourself different challenges each time. This is called a reverse plank hip rotation, and it really challenges your upper body strength while working some movement with your hips. Pretty good core activity. Once again, 10 on each side. This activity is called a beast sit kick, a really great core strength and movement activity. We're going to start in a push-up position. We're really going to make sure we have a strong brace with our front arms as we kick our body forward and kick our leg out and end up parallel to the ground while leaning on our shoulder and arm. That's where you're going to get the balance from. And just make sure that leg stays parallel. We're going to go 10 on each side for that as well. All right, this is a lead up for the jumping split squats. If you cannot do that, this is just a lunge with a calf raise. Just going to work on that balance and get into that position. Obviously, if it's a calf raise, it's going to work your calf muscles pretty good. But it's mainly just getting you used to being in that balanced position so you can get ready to explode and land balanced as well. And those are the activities I've got for you for my full body workout. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, this is what works for me. Hopefully it works for you. If you want to take a couple of pieces out there and put it into your workout program, that's awesome too. I appreciate the support. As always, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. I'm going to link some more videos at the end right here if you want to check out some more videos from me. Until next time, peace.